On May 7th, 2025, India will do something it hasn't done in over 50 years. Sirens will scream across cities, lights will go dark, people will rush into bunkers, old wartime trenches will be cleaned and rechecked. No, this is not a movie scene, this is real, and it has only one question echoing across the nation. Is India preparing for war? Hello, my name is Tejas and you're watching Lokmat Times. In this video, we will take a look at the Home Ministry's order to conduct civilian mock drills across the country. What does it mean for common citizens like you and me? And does it mean that India is preparing for war against Pakistan? But before that, do subscribe to our channel if you haven't already and press the bell icon to never miss an update. On May 2nd, the Ministry of Home Affairs sent a simple but powerful message to all Indian states. Prepare for mock drills, massive ones, the kind we haven't seen since the War of 1971. It's happening in 244 districts, everywhere from Delhi to Daman, from Srinagar to Kanyakumari. What kind of drills? Air raid sirens, blackouts, camouflaging of power plants and communication hubs, civilians rushing to shelters. This isn't just about safety, this is about readiness for a war-like situation. But why now? Let's rewind to April 22nd, 2025. A terror attack in Pahalgam, Jammu and Kashmir left 26 dead, most of them tourists. India blamed Pakistan-backed groups for the carnage. The response was swift and it was intense. Diplomats were expelled, military movements increased, and for the first time since the Indus Waters Treaty was signed in 1960, India hinted at diverting the water. Pakistan in response test-fired a missile and issued nuclear threats. The situation isn't just tense, it is boiling, and in the middle of this firestorm comes the May 7th drill. Is it a coincidence? Unlikely. The last time India saw such a drill was 1971, the year of the Bangladesh Liberation War. Back then, Indian cities prepared for airstrikes from Pakistan. Sirens blared, lights went off, and trenches were dug. The war ended with the creation of Bangladesh, and since then, we have had Kargil in 1999, Mumbai attacks in 2008, Balakot airstrikes in 2019, but no nationwide civil defense drills until now. So why bring back Cold War era tactics in 2025? Is the government expecting a full-scale war, or are they just playing it safe? Here is the thing, civil defense drills aren't new. Countries do them to prepare for disasters, natural or man-made. But this isn't a tsunami or an earthquake drill. This is a drill for hostile attacks. Let's break down what it involves. Air raid sirens. These aren't for storms, they are for bombers. Blackouts, done to hide cities from enemy jets at night. Camouflage exercises used in wartime to fool satellites and surveillance drones. Bunker cleaning, civilian shelters, old war bunkers being rechecked just in case. Civilian training, NCC cadets, NSS volunteers and home guards are being mobilized. This is not just a drill, this is a signal that India wants to be ready, not if, but when the next escalation happens. In border villages of Punjab and Jammu, something unusual is happening. Villagers are cleaning age-old bunkers. Some haven't been used since Kargil, others date back to 1971. And in cities like Delhi and Mumbai, mock exercises will simulate airstrikes. All of this is coordinated, not panic-driven. It is as if India is bracing for impact. But from whom? The government hasn't named Pakistan in the drill orders, but the context screams it loud and clear. After Pahalgam, public anger has skyrocketed. National television is flooded with debates, strike back or stand down. Meanwhile, Pakistan's missile tests and nuclear warnings have only added fuel to the fire. The line of control is active again, ceasefire violations have become the norm, and suddenly the word war is back in the headlines. Is India really preparing to strike, or is this a strategic bluff to deter the enemy? Experts are divided. Some say this is good governance. Preparation means fewer lives lost, God forbid, if war happens. Others say this is dangerous escalation. Mass drills can send the wrong signal and provoke the enemy further. So what is it? A necessary step or political theatre? Let's not forget there is an election season underway and nothing rallies support like national security. So the question remains, are we being protected or played? The Home Ministry insists these are precautionary drills, not war drills. They are not about instigating conflict, they are about avoiding chaos if something goes wrong. But here is the catch, war sometimes begins with perceptions, and civil defense drills of this magnitude, whether intended or not, send a message to Pakistan, to the world, and to us, the citizens, that India is not taking chances anymore. Modern war isn't just fought with bombs and missiles, it's fought on multiple fronts. Information warfare, cyber attacks, infrastructure sabotage, panic-inducing tactics. which means civilians, yes, you and me, are now the part of the battlefield. That's why these drills matter. They are not just for show, they are about making sure that if the worst comes to pass, we don't freeze, we act together. So is India preparing for war? Yes, but maybe not in the way you think. It's not about tanks rolling tomorrow, it's about a country refusing to be caught off guard again. Whether that's about protecting its people or sending a message across the border, the writing is on the wall. India is alert, India is ready, and India is watching. But let's hope and pray that these drills remain just drills and not a rehearsal for something far more dangerous. That's all for now. If you found this story informative, please share it, because in times like these, information isn't just power, it is survival. Thank you.